What is going on, guys? My name is Dustin. Welcome back to the Minecraft channel, and welcome back to the Medieval Let's Build series. If you guys don't know what this series is, and you're... If I could talk, that'd be great. If you guys don't know what this series is, and you are just now tuning in for the very first time, this is a weekly series we do on the channel, where basically, we are building a medieval world. Now, I am not the best medieval builder ever. I'm not claiming to be. I'm very basic, but it's a fun series, and it's just a series where we chill out and talk and have topics, and you know, I ask some questions, you guys ask some questions, and they get answered, and it's just a fun time. So last week, guys, I asked you what your favorite movie of all time was. Now, I picked one I like, and it is by Jack Rocks 777. He said one of my favorite movies is The Dark Knight because of the amazing story, audio, and overall quality of the movie. The Dark Knight trilogy as a whole is fantastic. I actually own like the trilogy box set type thing. Pretty sweet. Definitely love the Dark Knight series. So, Jack Rocks, you are this week's Subscriber of the Week. If you guys want to be Subscriber of the Week next week, let me know down in the comments section below what your all-time favorite TV show is. Now, if you guys want to know mine, it's kind of a toss-up. There's so many I really like, but my favorite, absolute favorite, is Dexter. And it's on Netflix, so if you guys have Netflix, watch Dexter, but you know, don't do it if you're too super young, because it's kind of definitely an adult show. You know, serial killing and stuff like that, but he's kind of like a good serial killer, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let me know your favorite TV show of all time, and we have some topics. Just let me pull them up here. Let's see. Okay, so we have a few, about 3 that we're gonna go through. First things first, guys, before we get to any of the topics, as you can see, I kind of flattened out some land here just to kind of show you guys what I want, like where, you know, where this is going to go. And I want you to keep in mind that this is like an actual city. Like all this here is going to be pushed to this level that you see here. And it's just going to be like, it's going to be flat. Like I said, this is like an actual city. You know, with the last build, which is over in that direction, we kind of went with the land. We kind of built with the land. We didn't really alter it too much. But this one, you know, this is a city. This is going to be big. This is going to be huge. I mean, like this whole island, I'm really thinking about taking over like all of this. Like this is going to be massive, except the snow area. I don't like that. But, you know, this is going to be a big area, and there's going to be a lot of builds. I mean, I'm talking castle, you know, stuff like that. Like this is going to be huge. This is going to be like a proper medieval city. You know, houses are going to be closer together. So today, what we're really going to focus on is just kind of building some structures, kind of like we have here. And off camera, I went ahead and I got both sides tweaked. I couldn't get it to work last episode for some reason, but it's good now. But I think we're going to like start, you know, building some structures, maybe laying out some paths. And the main paths in the city are only going to be about 3 blocks wide. And that's just because, you know, the houses are going to be a lot closer together and stuff like that. So, you know, it's only fitting that we work on some structures because, you know, as you see, like I didn't detail much. I really just have the roof on it, and that's because the roof is going to be the widest part of the house if you think about it. So judging by how big the roofs get, that's how to know like where we can place this building and the shape the building has to be and stuff like that. So we're really going to be judging the layout by the roofs of the buildings, if that makes any sense, like the placement of other houses and stuff. So it should be pretty cool. I don't know how this is going to go. If you guys do build medieval and you are on the Xbox One, feel free to add me on Xbox. That's my gamer tag right there. Send me a message, and I get a lot, so I'll really try to read through them. But if you guys are serious and you want to build medieval, feel free to come on this world and help me out, because I'm really open to help. You know, it would be nice to do this with somebody else, but it's kind of hard at the same time. So, you know, but yeah, if you guys are really good at like medieval builds and you want to help me, feel free. Okay, so I'm thinking our first path, okay? Let's see. I want some gravel. If I can find the gravel, that is. Where would the gravel be? See, it's so weird. I don't ever use this texture pack a whole lot, so when I'm searching for a specific block, it can really throw me off. And that's not fun. Endstone. I want the gravel. Gravel, 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 gravel. You guys are probably looking at it like, you're an idiot, it's right there. It's probably right in front of my face, I would imagine. I think I know what it looks like too. I just need to find it. Because I think it has like a really nice texture to it, actually. I don't want to look too much and bore you guys, so what I think we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and start kind of like breaking out the path. Now, I'm talking like path 3 wide, you know. This is going to be a main part, maybe not even 3 wide. 3 wide even kind of looks a little too wide, but I don't want too wide to be like too skinny. Actually, 2 wide might be our best bet, so I think we're going to go with a 2 wide path. So, I mean, it's going to be like close quarters, as you can see here. So we're going to extend this down a little bit. And while we're doing this, and while I'm laying this out, I'm going to go ahead and go through the topics. I have 3 of them. So, Matthew Schweitz, thank you so much, because literally, if it wasn't for you, these topics, we wouldn't have any. He literally leaves a topic every single week, and he's been watching since day 1. So, you know, he is a real supporter of the series, and I greatly appreciate that. Okay, so his first topic, he has 2. His first topic is Army, Navy, Air Force. Which one would you join and why? Now, I'm not a big military guy. I'm not a very big guy in general. I mean, I'm like 5'4", and I'm not very, like, I'm not tall. Like I said, I'm like 5'3", 5'4", and I only weigh like 100 and maybe like 25 pounds, you know, but it's like all muscle. Like, I'm all muscle, which is kind of weird. But if I had to pick, now, if I was like a military guy, right, and I was gonna serve my country, I'd probably go with the Army, because, you know, I feel like they do a lot for the country. They really do. I mean, all the branches do, don't get me wrong. But the Army is just something that kind of sticks out to me. I don't know, I feel like if I was to join, I would have more interest in the Army than I would any other branch. You know, like, if I was going to do something, I'd want to go overseas, and I would want to try to make a difference. And I feel like the Army, you know, are kind of like those people. You know, this is kind of hard to talk about, because it sounds like I'm bashing all the other ones. Like, I'm not. I'm really not. But personally, I don't know. I just, if I had to pick, I would just go with the Army. I mean, it's really hard to give an explanation why. But I don't know. Like I said, the Army just really kind of, it just kind of stands out to me more than anything else. Like, I just feel like I would have a greater interest in being in the Army. You know, it would be cool to be a Navy SEAL too, because they're like the people that really, you know, they do like the crazy like ops missions. And I need to shut off my notifications, which is something I wanted to do before I started recording, and I completely forgot. So we're gonna go and suffer through this painstaking process of turning them off together. As you can see, like, I shut off my notifications a lot. It's like the first thing that's on settings as soon as I open it up. Pretty crazy. Yeah, but it'd be cool. Like a Navy SEAL would be cool too, but I feel like, you know, that's like very elite stuff. Like, that's crazy. I know that the training is some of the hardest training you ever go through in your entire life, and there's a good chance that you won't even make it in. I mean, it's pretty crazy, especially SEAL Team 6. Like, that is probably the hardest team to join. At least it is to my knowledge. I could be wrong. You know, if you guys are knowledgeable on that, please do let me know. But what would you pick? You guys tell me, what would you pick? If you were to serve your country, what would you pick? I mean, I know some of you guys are probably not from the United States, so enlighten me. Like, what's your military like over there? Like, what would you do if you're from out of the United States? Because I know a lot of you guys are, so let me know. Also, his next topic is celebrity crush. Now, of course, I went through tons of celebrity crushes, being a guy, you know, especially when you're younger, you tend to crush. You tend to crush on celebrities, you know, because they're like your dream girl at the time. My celebrity crush, my first one was probably Jennifer Aniston. I don't know why it was Jennifer Aniston. Like, I was just young, and I just seen her in movies, you know, I really didn't know much about her. But it was definitely Jennifer Aniston, and it was it was weird. I know a lot of guys like my age, I'm 23, they crushed on, like, Britney Spears and stuff like that. I really didn't crush on her. I really didn't crush on Britney Spears too much. It was more Jennifer Aniston one of the ringers. It's kind of strange. But they changed. They've honestly since changed. Right now, I really don't have a celebrity crush, which is kind of weird. I haven't for a while. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. But after Jennifer Aniston, the last one I can remember is definitely Mariah Carey. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys know who Mariah Carey is. She's a famous singer. And I don't know what it was about her either, but I had the biggest crush on Mariah Carey when I was in high school. It was crazy. Like, the crush I had on her was unreal. Like, I even had her music on my iPod. Don't ask. But after high school, and I mean for years after high school, I crushed on Katy Perry so hard. I so crushed on Katy Perry. I don't know what it was. My friend Mike Lasadora, you've seen him in some videos with me, he actually, like, bought me a Katy Perry shirt, which I've never worn. I still have not worn, and I, like, refuse to because it's a white shirt, and it's like her when she was on the cover of Rolling Stones magazine. She was, like, in a bikini type thing. I still have that shirt. My girlfriend absolutely hates it. I don't wear it. She's like, you need to get rid of it. You don't wear it. I will never get rid of it because Mike bought it for me, and it was honestly, like, hilarious because that was the last thing I expected to get. I think it was, like, my birthday or Christmas a couple years ago, but, well, not a couple years ago, it was a few years ago. But it was really funny. It was really, really funny to me. And that's why I kept it. It's just one of those things that's, like, so unexpected, and that's why I keep it, honestly. Because it was just funny. It really was. Like, I got that, and I was like, oh my freaking god, no way. It was hilarious. Like, my reaction to getting that shirt was probably priceless, I would imagine. It made me really happy. It was just so funny. Like I said, it was so unexpected. But yeah, Katy Perry was probably my longest running celebrity crush. I remember she had that movie that she made, and it was on Netflix. And Mike, I was actually staying with my friend Mike Lasadora at the time, and we actually, like, sat down and watched that movie, and I got really into it. It was crazy. It was really crazy. I was a Katy cat for sure. That's what she called her fans. I was definitely a Katy cat. Don't hate. Seriously, don't hate. You'd be a Katy cat too. But yeah, now I rambled for so freaking long there. But there's another topic I gotta find. This is gonna be hard, and this is gonna be something that we could probably talk about for a very long time. Beast Dude 31, thank you so much for your comment, and thank you for the topic, because this is a subject that I can talk a lot about, and it is music. I love music. It's pretty crazy. There's times where my girlfriend, like, we'll be laying in bed, and she'll go on YouTube, and she'll be like, let's see if you know this song. And I know, like, 99.9% of everything that she's ever played, just because, like, I grew up listening to all different types of music, and I know a lot about music. I mean, I absolutely love music. I really do. Like, I listen to music all the time. You know, when I'm in the shower, I listen to music. When I'm laying in bed, I listen to music. I mean, I'm constantly listening to music. And he said, what are your top 5 favorite songs? Now, my top 5 favorite songs, it's kind of hard to pick 5, because there's so many different songs I like that range over so many different, you know, genres of music, from 90s alt-rock to rap to, you know, modern rock to screamo. I mean, to everything. I just have such a wide variety of music taste. It's kind of weird. Like I said, I grew up, you know, with my dad. When I was with my dad, my mom and dad split when I was young, so I bounced between the two a lot. But that's a different story for a different day. But yeah, my dad was a 90s alt-rock guy. You know, I mean, like, I'm talking like Incubus and Third Eye Blind and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, Incubus, Third Eye Blind, Creed, really all different types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Perfect. So I grew up listening to that stuff. Now, my mom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm counting. My mom, on the other hand, was more of a just whatever was on the radio type thing. Like, what my dad listened to was not really on the radio a whole lot. It was just, like, on CDs and stuff like that. But, yeah, mostly everything my mom listened to was just radio stuff. So, you know, all different kinds of music. My grandparents, when I was with them, it was, like, nothing but country music, and I absolutely hate country music. So, yeah, country music was just not my thing. I really dislike country music. I mean, there's certain songs that I like, I guess. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, this build I'm working on here, this layout, this is going to be a bit of a bigger build, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. This is going to be like a bigger build, so it's going to be like a main build, kind of. And I know I go to this shape a lot, but there's going to be like a little area here. It will all make sense. I promise. It will all make sense. So obviously, you know, this path right here, this path will connect up all nice and neat. So don't even worry. Boom. There we go. So we're just kind of like laying out plots. I mean, I know these roads are very like straight. They'll change. But my top 5 favorite songs. Let's see. One of my favorite songs is by a band called Oasis. They were around like 90s. And they have a song called Wonderwall. If you guys never heard Wonderwall by Oasis, definitely look it up. It's an older song, and I mean, it's not everybody's gonna like it, but it's a song that I really like, and it's a song that every time I hear it, like it plays at work where I work all the time, it makes me happy. I mean, it's just one of those songs. It's like a classic song. So I mean, a lot of people do probably know it, but that's one of my favorite songs. Another one of my favorite songs are now we're getting to more modern music. Better Off This Way by A Day to Remember, which is my favorite band. And their song Better Off This Way, I just love it. I love how catchy it is, and it's just like it's just awesome. It's just an awesome song. So look up Better Off This Way by A Day to Remember if you guys have never heard any of this stuff. Definitely recommend it. Pathwise. I really want the gravel, and I cannot find it. Stone, grass block, dirt, cobblestone, sand, sandstone, smooth sandstone, chisel sandstone, red sand. Okay, so that was like 2 of my 5 songs, if I have to pick 5. Let's see. Jumper by Third Eye Blind. Another one of my favorite songs. It's an older song, like 90s, and it's very, very good. It's kind of like it's definitely a different type of song. I mean, it's very... It just has a good message behind it, and I really like it. I mean, I've always liked the song, even just as a kid, just hearing it. Another song, Drive by Incubus. Another, like, 90s song. That's another good song. And that's what, number 4? That's number 4, yeah. Drive by Incubus. Another song you guys need to look up. It's very, very good, and it's catchy, and it just has a good, like, tune to it. I don't know. I really dig it. It's one of those songs that's just really good. I don't know if I really like the gravel texture. I'm just kind of placing it in here to kind of just fill in this area. I'm probably going to change it off camera to something different. But song number 5. Oh, this is so hard because I like so many different types of music, but I'm picking for the sake of the question. Oh man, this is so hard. I'd probably have to say Hemorrhage by Fuel. Once again, like a 90s song, very good. And a lot of these songs you guys probably don't know by me talking about it, but I'm sure if you looked it up and you heard the songs, you would know. If you guys want me to, I'll put the song titles and the artists down in the description. If not, I'll just run through it. I'll recap it real quick. Better Off This Way by A Day to Remember. Jumper, Third Eye Blind. Hemorrhage by Fuel. What else? Drive by Incubus. And there was one more that I said. Wonderwall by Oasis. Just look them up. Definitely give them a chance, because those are songs that I really, really enjoy. And I actually listen to them quite often. But there's plenty more songs I like, but I was just picking 5, so it's really hard for me to pick 5 of my favorite. Okay, so you can kind of see what we're working with here. This path actually doesn't look too bad when you fly up above. We're going to end it here, guys. Now, like I said, if you want to be subscriber of the week next week, let me know what your favorite television show is and why. And I will pick one of you guys to be featured next week. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for the love and support that you show in this series. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are brand new. And I'll see you later in another video. Bye-bye.